There are a huge variety of file types that you can insert into OneNote. So still looking at the Insert tab in the ribbon, and this time looking at the Files group. Let's have a look at File Printout for starters. Now, the File Printout, what I'd like to do is go to the Activities section in my notebook, and I'd like to add a page. And I'd like to call this Cruise, because there will be a pink car cruise as an activity for this particular event. Now, to insert a file printout, I'm going to click the File Printout button, and I'm just going to go to my desktop and choose a particular file. And the file printout I'm after is the actual cruise outline, and insert. Now, inserting a file printout, what that actually means is that you'll actually get like the attachment here. So the file is attached just like an email, but you'll also get a printout as well. So you get a printout of what's in the file plus you get an attachment, and that's what the file printout does, as opposed to just file printout. If I just wanted file printout, I would actually go to this button here, sorry, file attachment, and I would choose the file run sheet, for example, which is there. And so I don't get a printout, I just get an attachment. In fact, this little option here comes up and gives me the choice. So I'll go attach file, and here it is here. Here's the run sheet. So this is a Word document that's been attached, whereas this is actually a printout plus an attachment. So it depends what you're after. Now, not only can you insert a file printout and a file attachment, you can also insert a spreadsheet. So I'm just going to add another page, which is called Clubs, and I'll go for Spreadsheet. Now, what the spreadsheet offers you is you can insert an existing Excel spreadsheet or create a new Excel spreadsheet. And I just happen to have an existing Excel spreadsheet that I want you to use called Clubs. And I'll go Insert. And again, this little window pops up, but this time it's got three options. Do you want to insert the Excel spreadsheet just as a file attachment, as we did earlier, as a spreadsheet, which is actually what I want, or as a chart or table? So we looked at tables in an earlier video. You could actually insert the spreadsheet as a table, manipulate it as a table, whereas in the earlier video we copied and pasted. I'll insert it as a spreadsheet, and as a consequence, here it is here. And I have a small spreadsheet that I can then click the edit button and edit as well, and that opens it. I'll just bring this into view. That opens it into Excel, where you can edit it, and when you close out of Excel and save or don't save, it will come back into OneNote, and I'll just bring up the notebook as this here. So it's attached, plus it's an editable copy of the spreadsheet actually on the page. So that's what the spreadsheet button does. Now let's just add another, I'll go to the brunch section now and add a page, and I'd like to call it seating arrangement. And I'd like to insert a diagram that I've created in Visio, and hence the little V that you see here. If I click Insert Diagram, again I have the choice, just like Spreadsheet, of inserting an existing diagram or quickly creating a diagram in Visio. But I'll insert an existing Visio diagram called Venue and insert. And again, I get two choices. Do you want to bring it in as an attached file, or do you want to insert it as a diagram, which is editable? I'll insert it as a diagram. It takes a little while, as you can see from here. It's slowly loading. I should actually close that Excel file. Don't save. And wait for the seating arrangement to come in. So it may take a little while. Now it's come through really, really large, and in a very early video we added two buttons. One was 100% and one was page width. I grabbed those two buttons from the View tab. Here they are here. I right-clicked them and I added them to my quick access toolbar. Now this is a particular situation where they become very useful. I'll choose page width, either that one or that one, which allows me to then quickly see the entire diagram. So it's actually shrunk, zoomed down to 43% to be exact, so I can see the entire diagram. And when I can see the entire diagram, I can click it. I can place my mouse in the bottom right corner and I can resize it easily so that when I go back to viewing 100%, I can easily see the diagram. So that's how those zoom buttons work, particularly, which we added to our quick access toolbar quite some time ago. So when you insert a diagram, a Visio diagram, you get the file attached again, but you also get an editable version of the diagram, which if you click edit, will open up the diagram in Visio and allow you to make any changes. Then there's the whole idea of a screen clipping. So here I might go to sponsorship and hang on a minute. Yeah, no, I will. I'll go to sponsorship and I'll add a page and I'll just call it gift ideas. What I want to do here is I actually want to go and take a screen clipping of something I found on the internet. And so I'm just going to move things a little bit. I've found this on the internet, which I think is a brilliant screen clipping idea. So if I was to choose screen clipping or go Windows S, as mentioned in an earlier video, if I go screen clipping, I'll then be able to drag around this particular picture and it will put it in my gift ideas. And I think that's a really good idea that I just found on the internet. So that's what screen clipping does. But as it mentions there, you can choose the Windows S keys on your keyboard and insert it that way. Now I'm going to go to promotion and I'd like to add another page as well. Oh, no, I'll go to newspapers. And here I want to insert a picture. So you can either insert a picture you have yourself and generally taken with your camera or you've designed it, or you can go to online pictures and find something on the internet. I'm going to go to pictures and I'm going to grab a picture I've got on my desktop, which is actually the poster. And here it is here, and go insert. And so this is the poster I want to use in the newspapers to advertise this particular event. Now the other thing you can do is you can also put online videos. You can insert online videos into your OneNote notebook. So I'm going to go to activities, no, sponsorship, and add another page. And this again is a promotional idea, because I found something on YouTube which might be quite interesting. So I'm just going to move this here. So there's the address of this particular pink ribbon video. I'm going to take a copy, just click the address and right click and take a copy, or Control C. I'm then going to go back to my notebook and I'm going to put an online video. As soon as I click the online video button, this pops up. So that's when I'll paste the YouTube link into here and OK. And hopefully in a little time, there it is there. And so then I can just click it whenever I want to watch this particular pink ribbon dance, which I think might be a great promotional idea if we can get some dancers in to perform this as a crowd booster. And so I just pause that. So you can insert file printouts, attachments, spreadsheets, Visio diagrams, screen clipping, pictures, and online videos. You can also insert just a link. So if I didn't want to put the video in as such, I just wanted to put a link to it, I would go to link, and I can pretty much link to anything. You can link to any location in OneNote, so I can actually create a link that will take you to another page, perhaps in another section, and perhaps even in another notebook. Or I can put an address in here, so I'll paste that address I had earlier, and text to display, and just say pink ribbon dance link, and OK. And so there's my pink ribbon dance link, which if I clicked it would actually go off to that particular website. So you can create links to all sorts of things as well.